So I got asked to take the STI Staccato C, the industry choice carry gun of the year, and compare that to the STI Staccato P, which is a fast being adopted big brother to that gun, and just compare the two of them head to head. That's just strange enough to work. Now, it isn't because there are two different types of guns. You know, one's a carry gun and one is a duty gun. They have the same DNA. They're genetically linked. You know, they came from the same place, same firing mechanism. They fit the same holsters. So, let's compare. What's up, YouTube? Lock and Load Ninjas here. Recently, since I have been demonetized on YouTube, I've taken to trying to share the videos that I shoot for specific brands with their social media. And on the STI International Facebook page, I was asked to do a comparison between the industry choice carry gun of the year, the Staccato C, versus the gun being adopted by law enforcement agencies all across the land, the Staccato P. I think you're going to be surprised at my final analysis, but let's look at the range, shall we? I mean, you know, the proof's in the pudding or in the shooting in this case. Let's go to the range. All right, so with the Staccato P, what you basically have is you have a STI pistol, which, you know, most of their competition pistols out of the DVC line are, as far as I can tell, double stack. I haven't had one of them here yet to test. This gun does not have any of the slide lightning cuts in it to make it a lighter slide and actually function the way a competition gun would. Having said that, it is a very well-behaved pistol. These used to be called the Host, and now it's called the Duo. And this is the way the optic sight is set up, where you have a plate and you have this sight mounted on top of this and this forward. This is the Holosun 508T. Thank you, Tony Pignato. And you have a very high fiber optic sight right there on the front of it. The shooting characteristic of this gun is very fast, very flat, and it is, with a 170 millimeter magazine in it, you're going to run it for 21 rounds. So I can believe that this is an STI pistol because it matches the pattern of STI. Although this is the first gun to be adopted en masse by law enforcement agencies around, like, you know, the US Marshals and LA Metro and places like that. I get it. For my comparison, by the way, I used one holster. And I used one mag carrier. Well, I couldn't use the mag carrier. These are both by Long's Shadow holsters, yes. This is the Antero. This is a very good outside the waistband holster. It will fit both the Staccato C and the Staccato P. No problems, no questions. The holster is a very nicely fitted one. The inside, the waistband holster that they ship the guns with is made by Long Shadows. So, also used a Long Shadow mag carrier for the double stack mags. The Staccato C, this is where we look at STI and we say, now we're seeing some innovation, because what they did is they took big boy race gun, big gun technology and shoved it in this little single stack. Shooting it feels like the Staccato P. The big difference, of course, is going to be capacity and length of grip. Now, this is a purpose-built gun. And this is a very easy to conceal gun. This is as easy to conceal as that Hive Glock 43 that I compared it to. It's a little bit longer, but it's also a little bit shorter. And you get 8 rounds. You get an 8-round magazine. And they're talking about, I've heard that they're going to make a 10-rounder for this. So, and for those of you that are trying to make other 10-rounders work, STI is coming out with a 10-rounder for you, so for this gun. So it'll be cool. In addition to these two, of course, they've got the 5-inch coming out, but I haven't tested the 5-inch. If I had to sit back, if I had to look at you and tell you where I think the innovation truly happened with this line of guns from STI, I'd have to say the Staccato C, because they took all of that race gun technology and shrank it down. And if you are somebody that is, if you wear a lot of dress clothes, and you're looking for something really small, really fast, and really accurate. This is really accurate. This is your boy. This is the way to go. The Staccato C is a very good carry gun. That's if that is your cup of tea. And what I'm about to tell you is only my opinion. For me, sometimes capacity is king. The Staccato C will be a gun that I carry with exercise clothing and everything else, where light, thin, and easy to conceal is going to be a thing to do. Everything else, I'm carrying the Staccato P. I'm carrying the Staccato P because the Staccato P fits in the same kind of holster, in the same kind of way. Easily. It is longer in the grip. So, if you're wearing it outside the waistband, it's going to, you're going to need a pretty baggy shirt. But 21 shots on tap with a 170 millimeter magazine, which is one of these, and that's what you have. That's what you're looking at. I have been carrying this around concealed since I've had it, when I'm not carrying this one around concealed. So I'd had STI guns before, and they had carry guns before, but what they did with the Staccato line is nothing short of astounding for me as I think about what they had to go through to come up with this thing. The Staccato C, like I said, if there was some innovation going on there, this is where it went. This is where it went. So in comparison, looking at the shooting, the biggest difference between these two guns is going to be simply capacity and size right here. Like that. That's the big difference. Now, if you look at the slide top, let's see if I can do that so where you can see it. If you're looking at the slide top, there's not a whole lot of difference. This one has a full-size underlug rail. This one does not. The difference is mainly capacity. They both shoot incredibly fast and flat. You have to reload the Staccato C sooner. The other thing to consider when picking which one to carry concealed, though, with the Staccato C, if you get two spare mags with the one you've got in the gun, you got 24 rounds on tap. With this one, you got 21 rounds in one mag, and you carry another mag, you got 42 rounds, and one reload, and you basically got a box of ammo with you. So It just comes down to what are your needs, what are you looking for, what do you expect out of a gun. Whatever it is you expect, whichever package you need, though, you'll find it. I want to take a moment I want to thank Mark Trippy, my friend Mark Trippy. We go to his range and we shoot there, and he sets things up. He set up the range where I was shooting here in this particular sequence with these two guns, and he's a good friend of the show, and he's a good friend of the channel. And if you're watching this, Mark, thanks, pal. I do appreciate that. If you like this kind of content, and I do hope you do, well, give me a thumbs up. Maybe subscribe. I'd appreciate that. So I know I didn't really come up with a definitive answer, but I don't think there is one between these two guns. So I am